All right, I'm here in Elk Ridge. I'm about 50 yards west of Athol Avenue. Neighborhood mostly residential around here. Probably had a history of farming, maybe some other things going on here, industrial possibly, close by in the area. Maybe this area right here has been residential all along. But anyway, down here in the river, the creek, this is a side stream off of Deep Run. And unfortunately, I can't remember the name of it. Wish I could tell you what it was. I'll have to put it on the title on the screen once I remember it. Actually, it's a lot of water coming through here. This is coming off the ridge of Elk Ridge over near Route 1 and just draining east towards Deep Run, heading that way. So Deep Run is downstream that way. Probably another mile or so. There's a lot of water considering this is off Deep Run. Deep Run in some places looks like it has no more water than this in some places. So a lot of water in this little creek. And you have a log jam up here ahead of us. Lots of trash stuck behind there. Here, friend told me that there was an auto part here, so I came down here to look to see if I could grab it, pull it out of here. Turns out it's the whole chassis. You can see the bumper, and the chassis goes through the ground this way. This part here was bent this way up the hill. It's about to snap off. I'm about to break it off and get that out of here. There's a piece of it here, so it looks like it might continue down here into the creek. I've been here 50 years, whatever it is. There's also a tire down here a little further that was in the mud. I flipped it out and tried to drain some of the water out of it. Hopefully it'll be a little less heavy. It still has some rocks in it, but at least the water will be gone. But there's plenty of other things down here, cinder blocks. Just a local community dumping ground where nobody cared about what happened. It didn't really belong to anyone in particular, so those are the spots that usually get dumping happening. You can see the cinder blocks down here, kind of behind the log jam. So this log jam probably has some bottles and cans and plastic pieces, bags and things all mixed in with that trash. And I came from the other side below there. There was some more things down below. Not as bad as this spot right here. And you can see Athol Avenue is right beyond down there a little further. So this is a nice little hot spot here that someone should come out and clean up. I'm going to grab what I can. I've marked the site. And lots of little fish swimming in here. I don't know if you can see those. The whole school just scooted on by. That's encouraging. Lots of water striders in this area floating around on the surface. Lost track of the fish, but they're all about a couple inches long. About 50 to 100 of them just zoomed on by, and I'm sure there's more. Every time I walk around, I probably stir them up and get them all excited, and they start taking off. There's one in the middle of the murk there, in the shade, hard to see. Nice little rock outcrop here. Probably was quarried at some point if it was worth anything for building. This is probably what's left over. This is a nice little spot for kids to play in the creek if it was cleaned up a little bit. Lots of houses up on there's a road right above us here on the high side. And there's a little bit of kind of a park area on the north side over here. Mostly open, grassy, some trees. Just a nice little spot. Walk your dog. Whatever. Nice neighborhood spot, but could use some help. So hopefully we'll document this, get some people interested in coming out, helping lending a hand for an hour or two, whatever time they got, and put a little investment in their own neighborhood resources. That would be nice. So upstream you got some more bricks. I don't see any large objects this way, but I'm sure if we walk the stream, and I'll probably do that. I'll probably put my waders on and walk up there and see what else we can find. There's the culvert underneath the road, right here. So there's another small creek on the other side, on that side up there. Nice little spot for the neighborhood. We should enjoy it more. Shouldn't take much effort to get it looking good. over here, looks like the wheel is attached to this. Maybe come out to here, there's probably a hub out there buried in the mud. If I can get to that, out there and just start lifting it this way, this bumper and everything else should come with it. So I'm going to focus there for a while, see how much damage I can do. Alright, so last view before I take off. I spent an hour and a half or so here. There's the bumper I started with, and part of the chassis that was kind of going this way. I bent that up, it's folded over here. The piece that was going this way it broke off, so I got that out. You can see the frame here going this way, the frame coming this way. There's a cross piece across here, the gas pedal and brake pedal are right in this area here. Now I let a little bit of water in here to kind of soften up the ground. It made it a lot easier to shovel the dirt out from underneath everything, so it's much looser now. But I didn't want to let the creek just flow openly in here because I want to be able to, I don't want the dirt flowing back and filling in again. So who knows what's going to happen if the creek rises up and floods over this area. Maybe it'll wash it out, maybe it'll be easier. But this is pretty well stuck. I'm going to need a pry bar to get this out. I've been pulling on it, there's some sharp edges. I don't want to pull with my hands, so we shall return with help, hopefully.